Happy New Year's Eve to all of you. My name is Carrie. I'm so glad that you're shopping with us this evening. You and I are going to be together for the next 3 hours, so we're getting you ready for maybe all the celebrating that you're going to do tonight with some fantastic must-haves, like this first item that we finally have back in stock from AutoSmith. This is the Mighty Jump Pro. And why does every single car in America need the Mighty Jump Pro? Well, especially if you are in one of the really, really cold climates right now. There is nothing worse than when you get in your car and you go to turn it on and the battery doesn't turn over, right? Isn't that the worst feeling on the planet? Whether you're at home trying to get out of the house to leave for work, or you are at a restaurant or a store and you go into that parking lot. But the last thing you want to do is go try to find a stranger and ask them for jumper cables or to use their car. Well, the Mighty Jump allows you to charge your battery in roughly 10 minutes, never getting out of your own car. That is incredible peace of mind for $24.95. That's why you want it in your car. You want your elderly parents to have it in their car. You want your teenage drivers to have one in their car. So it's back for you tonight on free shipping and handling. We've even got it on 2 flex. So you get it home for $12. And you get to choose your fun colors. So we've got black, we've got silver, we've got a really pretty wood grain. I think that's really nice. Gold, we have red, we have camouflage, which everybody always loves. We have that rose gold, and then we have the blue available as well. Peter Kokolan is here to show you how easy this is going to be and how much you're going to love yourself when your battery dies and you have this in your car.
Instead of this.
Instead of that.
This is not easy. We're going easy. You know, I'd like to think that now that we have the Mighty Jump, maybe we'll never ever have to see these again. Wouldn't that be cool? That you wouldn't have to be like a full panic and think about those. So they're gonna go right there on the floor. Because it's so neat that you can have, you know, this kind of technology where you can get that battery back up to, you know, powered up without ever leaving the driver's seat. So imagine you turn the key, you hear that noise. What's that noise for you?
Oh, just, yeah.
And then nothing happens, right?
And my tears, the
right,
and
you
the
get
sound of my
super
tears.
stressed out immediately. But now if you could reach over to that glove compartment, or you could reach into that center console, and you can pull out your Mighty Jump, and then all you do is plug it into that cigarette lighter adapter or your 12-volt adapter. Look at that, I turn that on, you can see the lights on, green light. You sit there with the doors locked for 10 or 15 minutes. Maybe you make that phone call, hey, I'm gonna be 15 minutes late. There you can see it through that 12-volt system. What is it doing? It's recharging your battery, because we know these things happen. And maybe we're going a little too fast and we leave the lights on. The kids may be playing around with the lights in the back, you know, the dome light, and the battery runs down. There's a lot of different reasons that that battery gets run down. But if you could have this, and it's just that simple, kind of plug it in and wait. Not even waiting an hour or longer, and that's how long it might take, even if you have a roadside service. They could take, I would say, minimum of an hour. Or what about trying to flag down another driver and then figure out the whole, you know, the whole show of trying to do those jumper cables? And who do you flag down? How do you know? Is that the person I should talk to? Maybe not. Maybe you're in a, you know, what about this? What if it's in your garage? You parked in the garage, you were running in the house in a hurry, you left the lights on, the battery's dead. You can't get another car in there. Are you gonna push the car out of the driveway or the garage? No, you're gonna plug in your Mighty Jump.
That's it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, for $24.95 to avoid the biggest headache that all of us have either been through or inevitably are going to go through at some point. Like I said, if you're getting in the car and you're running late for work and your battery doesn't turn over, that's the worst thing ever, right? Imagine in 10 minutes, you're on your way. Oh, sorry, I was 10 minutes late to work because I was able to charge my own battery. Exactly. But this is the peace of mind for me. When I am leaving my favorite store and I go out to my car, and I always get right in my car and lock the doors. I mean, as women, we do all these extra little safety things. If your battery dies and your car isn't working, the last thing I want to do is get back out of my car and start soliciting strangers. No offense to anybody, but I don't have to do that. I don't want any of my loved ones to do that. I can handle it myself. I plug in the Mighty Jump, something that I paid $25 for that incredible, it's insurance essentially.
Yeah, it's peace of mind for you or anyone else. And you mentioned it early, you know, maybe you're a 3-car family, 4-car family, if you've got a couple of new drivers, the kids. Think about having one of these in every single car. It makes sense. Here's the nice thing. There's no learning curve. You don't have to learn how to use this. You're going to get it. You're going to keep it in your car. It comes fully charged. We even have the instructions on the bottom. I can't tell if that's upside down. Is it? Maybe it is.
It's fine.
Right. But so you have it fully charged. It'll hold a charge for 3 to 5 months. So you're ready to go, and all you're doing is plugging it in. And here's something I know everyone always wonders. They're like looking at this little guy and they're saying, well, how is that really going to help my battery get recharged? So let me show you. So right over here, we got a voltmeter, and I've got a car battery. So this is that big car battery that you're used to. There's our Mighty Jump on top. So the car battery, a 12-volt battery. So we're going to take the little probes that go to our little voltmeter there, and we'll attach that. There you go, a 12-volt battery, 12.4 volts on that 12-volt battery. What happens in your car, you drain that battery, it probably goes down to even 9 or 10 volts, and it's not enough to actually start your car.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hook up our Mighty Jump to this.
Okay.
Hook it up to the probes right there and here.
Okay.
And then I wanna show you as I flip that on.
Okay.
So when you flip it on, you see the lights. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Mighty Jump.
Hello, I'm on my way.
19.1 volts. So that's what we're doing. We're taking, I mean, this little guy has more volts than this big battery. That's your car battery. So we're going to take those 19.1 volts. We're going to deliver it to your battery, bring your battery up back to 12 volts so we can deliver the power to start your car. But that's what we're talking about. That's the kind of power we've got. I turn that off and you'll see. There it goes, down to 0 volts. But it is amazing that the technology, something this small, but we call it Mighty Jump.
Mighty Jump. It really is the best insurance, the best little safety net for you to have in your car that takes up literally no space. It's designed to fit in the cup holder. Throw it in your glove compartment when you're not using it. Hopefully you don't need it, but if you do, if you're in that situation where it's freezing outside, you can't turn the car on, you can't turn the heater on, you can't get to where you're going, those are the moments where you sit there and kick yourself because you didn't spend $24.95 to be able to turn your battery back on from inside of the car. That's the difference with Mighty Jump. That's why we are approaching 50,000 of these already spoken for.
Wow.
Because you don't have to get out of your car to A, brave the elements, to B, have to solicit the help of a stranger. You're able to do it for yourself, and that is incredibly empowering. It's on 2 flexible payments, by the way, so you're welcome to pay the $12.48. We're shipping it to you for free. You just choose the color or the design that you want, and they all work the same, by the way. It's just fun or to kind of distinguish them between which car they go into. So again, you have the black, the silver, that wood grain, the gold, the red, camouflage, very popular. Again, we're approaching 50,000 gone, so if that's the one you love, be quick. Here's your blue, and here, I love this. I love the rose gold.
Rose gold, yeah.
Yeah, we're all loving anything rose gold these days, aren't we?
And here's one of the things I want everyone to understand. So because you were talking about, well, look at that, it's $24.95. It's going to restart my car or recharge my battery. And you're thinking, well, I must have to just toss it in the trash after that. No, check this out. There's others like that. This is rechargeable. So you use it, you turn it on, you've got that red light, we're gonna deliver that power through your 12-volt system. Then leave it plugged in, turn that off, and now you're going to recharge the Mighty Jump so it's ready for the next time. You'll use it over and over again. Maybe every 6 months, plug it in, make sure it's topped off, and then it's gonna be ready when you need it. But it's great that this is not a one-time use, and I always wanna make that clear because you see the value and you would think, well, that can't be something that you can use for a long time, but you can.
Absolutely.
The Mighty Jump is there.
Absolutely, use it over and over again. Hopefully you never need it, but when you do, you have it. So it's your car. It's every car in America. It's your kids that maybe they're getting ready. They've been home for winter break. They're getting ready to head back to college, and they're going to be traveling on that long highway. Imagine if they have an issue with their battery. That could be very scary, right?
Exactly. You never know why that battery is going to eventually get drained. Lots of different reasons that it happens.
Sure.
This is just being prepared. 10 or 15 minutes. It's too easy to not have it available when you need it.
Yeah, and listen, I know a lot of us, we have the service where they'll send somebody out, and that's wonderful, but I've called the services before, and especially in the middle of the night, and they've told me it was going to be an hour or 2 or even longer before I was able to get somebody out there. So then that leaves me, and I've literally said to them, I am a female by myself sitting on the side of the road because that's scary, right? We don't want you to be in that situation. Nobody wants to be in that situation. I don't want my loved ones, my friends, my family. I want to be back on the road within 10 to 15 minutes. That's what this is all about. Especially, I've got a new baby. I don't have 10 or 15 minutes with an upset baby in the back seat when we, want to be on the road. We need that heater going. We need that air conditioning going in the summertime.
Absolutely.
So pretty darn amazing. All right, well, if you're on the line, we do have one for you. They are $12.48 on your charge card. Here's more on the Mighty Jump Pro. Take a listen.
We have all been there where it's late at night and we're getting off work, or it's early in the morning and we got to get the kiddos to school and we go to start the car and you hear that horrible sound, the wah, 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 and the battery's dead and the car won't start. So what do you have to do? You're going to go fishing around in your trunk trying to find these if you have them or even know how to use them. And then you have to rely on the kindness of strangers to help you. Or go ahead and call that roadside assistance. Good luck getting them to help you within 45 minutes to 2 hours. But with the Mighty Jump, you are actually able to get yourself back on the road within 10 to 15 minutes, and you could do it all from the safety and comfort of inside your vehicle, and it's super easy to use. So let me just show you. All we have to do is take this, make sure that green light is turned on, and we're gonna plug it into our cigarette adapter or our 12-volt adapter. As long as the green light's on, you're good to go. You can pop that in your cup holder, and then you just get to hang out and chill for 10 to 15 minutes. Go ahead and call work or call your family. Let them know, hey, I'm only running a couple minutes late. That's a lot better than being 2 hours late for something, and it's not an emergency situation. Not only that, but you don't have to get out of your car and deal with the weather elements. You can stay in